Hello guys, and welcome to the first episode of this new series. Hope you're all doing well. You can see we're on the ground here at Lisbon and Delgado International Airport. We've just finished with the catering and cargo loading, and they're starting to drive away right now. We should probably start heading into the cockpit to start getting things planned for our flight over to the beautiful island of Madeira. We're flying the tallest A321, as you can see, with the CFM engine, and yeah, it should be a good flight, great way to start the series. But without further ado, let's get in the cockpit and get the rest of the planning done for our flight. So we've already got the cargo and catering, so we can just get the cargo doors closed off. We can get rid of these guys fully. First thing we're going to do, we have the IRS is starting to align. We'll head over to the init page and we'll enter our flight plan. We've got it pre-saved here. We'll hit align IRS. We're going to be operating Air Portugal 16999 today. We are flying offline. Air Portugal 1699, and our cost index should be 15, and we're going to be cruising at flight level 330. Our zero fuel weight with 209 passengers, as well as their cargo, is 72.9 tons. We need 9.9 tons of fuel. Perfect. We'll plan our departure out of Lisbon off of runway 03 on the Gansu 5 November. Insert that so we can plan our arrival as well, because we know we're going to be taking the RNAV Zulu from a 05 on the Lidra 1 Charlie via MA 532, and we can insert that as well. We'll head to the perf page. We should be doing a toga takeoff today, so we'll be using toga thrust. Here we go, here click toga thrust, and we're doing flaps 1, so we need flaps 1 and the trim down 0.3. Flex temp we leave out because it's toga thrust, so V1 we'll put at 157, V rotate 161, V2 165, and we just open up the charts here on our left, on a little tablet on our iPad. We can get the airport charts open, but I'm more interested in getting the Gansu 5 November departure, so we can try and see if it's going to tell us the transition is 4,000, which is what we have entered, so that is fine. We'll get the perf page open on here, and if we take a look, we've got 3 minutes left until our IRS aligns. Fuel prediction. It's estimating us to take an hour and 20 minutes, and we should be arriving with 5.8 tons of fuel left, supposedly. I can see IRS hasn't come online yet. If we head up top, we can just do a quick run through everything. Got the passenger signs on, and everything else is looking fine for the time being. Passengers should be all on board by now, so we can get the final door closed up. And there you hear this sounds get a little bit quieter, because we can't hear anything from outside. If we take a look at our plan, our flight plan, step through it, takes up to 40. Straight down across the ocean, and I can see MA 536. And then there's going to be our turn on the circle to land for runway 05. We're taking off with manual control before we make the turn in. But all of that planning there. Looks like it's gone down pretty well. Get this back over to arc and leave that on 40. Let's get a weather update for Lisbon. So the surface winds are 340 at 11. Temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. QNH is still 1022. Obviously it's a dry and sunny day, and visibility is perfect. Way over 10 kilometers. So we need to start getting our pushback planned. We're going to be pushing to the south, and just set it right there, should be fine.
Round to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
So take a look at the airport chart here. We can see ourselves parked up at, I believe, what is it? Gate 122. 122. We're going to be taxiing down to Mike 1. We're going to cross through Mike 2, 3, 4, and we'll hold it in November 2 for runway 03. It's the longest runway here at Lisbon, so we've got plenty of space. Well, that's going to be our taxi route out. And Irish should be aligning so we can get the APU master switch, and we'll wait for the flap to open up. You can also get the altitude set to 330. And there we go, APU and IP IRS is just aligned. You can clear out the GPS primary message. We go to on and TARA since we're about to head out. Flaps open. We'll hit start. And the AP should start getting fired up. There we go, we can hear the click and AP is available. Get AP bleed. Let that kick in. We can disconnect external power. I'll go back to the tools menu and we can get rid of the external power. And we can call for our pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Stow is driving up.
Get the beacon light on to signal that we're about to depart out of the gates.
Ready to connect.
There we can see he is connecting. It's a little bug. It's gonna show the wheel through, but he is connecting up.
Still connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, he's given us the all clear to release parking brake, so we'll do exactly that.
Starting pushback. You may start the engine.
We got the all clear start engine as well. We got the block timer started, and we'll get this over to the ignition mode on the engine selector. Yeah, the pack's turning off. I'll get engine 1 over to the start position. Let's try to ignore that little glitch there with the wheel. Engine number 1 is unavailable, and we'll get engine 2 to start position.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
I'm going to set the parking brake so that he can disconnect.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
You can see engine number 2 is coming alive. Looking good. Cool. Engine number 2 is unavailable. What we like to see. Anyways, back to the norm mode, and we can get the AP bleed off and AP mass switch off. We'll get flap set position 1.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. And signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Cool, he's off, and we should be ready to go on the ground spoilers. Also had the nose lights taxi, runway tunnels can come on, line lights can be turned off, strobe lights auto. Now we'll just wait for the hand signal. There it is. We've got a thumbs up to go, and we can release parking brake. Add thrust, and off we go on our way to Madeira. I'm gonna taxi down to Mike 1 as I said earlier. And we'll make our right turn here, cross the Mach 1. We're flying offline, so we need to worry about any of the traffic landing or taking off for that matter.
Approaching 3-5.
We're going to make a left turn here. Straight ahead, and we'll be taking November 2. There's a little Shell petrol station in Pizza Thur. Oh, that's cool. This supply turbo brakes a little bit slow us down, we don't want to go over speed. Taxi speed limit is 30 knots. And we'll be taking November 2, which should be, yep, on the right here. Let's brake there, we'll get the line lights on, nose light on, strobe light can come on, and everything else is fine. We'll get the crew advised, auto brake set to max, and we'll do a takeoff config test. Config is normal, and we can get the parking brake released, and we'll taxi on to runway 03.
Approaching 03.
Get ourselves lined up on the center line.
On runway 03.
Looking good. Takeoff checklist. Auto brake is set to max. Speed brake, guidance was armed. Flaps set position 1 was called TRA. Line lights are all on, cabin is ready. We'll assume we have clearance. Get the chrono started. Okay, let's go. We'll increase thrust. And manual focus set, SRS. Speed's alive. Go up on our V1. V1 rotates. Positive climb. Gear up. We're going to thrust back into the climb position. And we can engage autopilot 1. Disarm the ground spoilers. And make this right turn out. Looking good. Just give us sound slightly turned down. Now the flaps going up. And we can get the slats up as well. Past 4,000 we'll get standard pressure. There's Lisbon Airport on our right and Lisbon itself. I'm gonna say goodbye to Lisbon for the time being. We'll definitely be back in the future. And there we are, off on our way to Madeira, and we're on schedule. Departure time was 9:30 UTC, so we should be able to still make the schedule. In the real world, this flight usually takes about an hour and 45 minutes. And we can get line lights turned off, runway tunnels can come off as well, and those lights should be off. Here we are, departing out of Lisbon. Looking good, the weather is beautiful today. Should be a very, very good arrival into Madeira once we do reach. For now, I'm going to say goodbye, enjoy the cinematics, and I'll see you guys in a bit for our approach and landing into Madeira. Welcome back guys into our arrival into Madeira. We are on our descent into Madeira, and as you can see we're passing 9,000 feet. We have the approach and arrival data all plugged in there. Our VRF is going to be 159 and landing speed is going to be 146. We've been in the air for 1 hour and 14 minutes, as you can see there on the clock. And in front of us you can see the island of Madeira looking good in the sun. 27 degrees outside on the ground today, which is not too bad. So we passed 9,000, we can get the seatbelt signs back on. And as you can see us here on our chart on the iPad, our missed approach briefing, we're going to climb to 3,000 and we have to follow this predetermined flight path out to the hold MA 514. We shouldn't need to go around though, but it's good to have that in mind. Transition altitude is 5,000 feet, which is plugged in, and that's about it for the approach. It's going to be heading to MA 526. We need to be at 2,000 feet and a max of 195 knots by the time we get to MA 526, and we're going to make that a right turn in, follow the rabbits leading lights all along the coastline onto runway 05. Everything's looking good so far. Let's just hope everything goes swimmingly. Get arm, auto brake medium, and we can get the line lights on since we have passed 10,000 already. And there you go, we're starting to get closer. I think we can get flaps 1. Cabin crew getting everything ready in the back. We'll throw out some ground spoilers so we can get the aircraft slowed down. We're making our left turn out, so I'm going to head towards MA 526. Starting to get real. And aircraft isn't slowing down that well. Just going to take control of the speed here. Plug in 180. We passed 200 knots, can get flaps position 2, and we'll get local QNH 102 to your set. Slow our speed down to 165. Let me take a look here. 185 is the limit for flaps 3, so we get flaps 3 sets. Okay, don't worry about that just yet. It's a bug with the view. It should be fine. The pillars should be there. coal cabin, and we can arm speed brakes. We can get our descent profile. Get the terrain radar on. Oh boy. Here we go. You can get the gear down. Get the nose lights and runway turn-offs on. Gears down 3 green. Let's get flaps position full, and I'm going to prepare now to take over manual control, do the line checklist quickly. Ground spoilers arm, flaps set full, line lights are on, gears down indicating 3 green, auto brake is set medium. We need to be at 2000. So let's get open descent down to 2000. We need to be down at 2000 by MA522, which is that waypoint right there. Checked. And there we are, 2000. Aircraft starting to make our right turn out. And
2000.
we'll do a cabin check again. And everything's indicating green. No, manual control. Okay, so we're landing no blue. Gonna hold the right hand turn.
2000.
Just making sure I'm maintaining 2000 feet right now. Okay, we should be able to start continuing our right turn and make sure we're descending. Just keep the right turn nice and shallow. We'll descend to try and intercept that purple box you can see there. I have the runway in sight. It's a little bit low, but
100 above.
not too big of an issue.
500. Minimum.
Minimums are continuing. Okay, yeah, the scenery looks like it might be slightly, just slightly messed up. Oh dear. There we are, perfectly on profile.
300. 200. 200. 140. 50. 20. 10. 5.
Speed brakes are out. Reverse is normal. Diesel. 16 knots manual braking. I got the brake fan on. We can disarm the speed brakes. And we'll take this next right. Oh yeah, something's gone on with the scenery there. Luckily we managed to stop in time. I do apologize for that. I don't know what went wrong with that. It was working today. Anyways, we'll make our right turn. Oh wow, it looks really bad. It's supposed to be the still tilting off the runway, but something has gone wrong with the scenery there. We'll clean up the flaps. We can get the strobe lights off. Runway tasking on. And shipping the landing lights both off. Nose light to taxi. APU mass switch. So everything else in the scenery is looking fine, but don't know what's going on with the runway. Well, that's how the airport would have been before they extended the runway. That's how short the runway used to be. But we can get our runway turn-offs off. Nose light off as well. And we'll take the next stand on our left here. Welcome to Madeira. Landing was perfect, but we almost we could have died then. We managed to go off that cliff. Explain created for us. Okay, stop right there. Get terrain radar off as well. Weather radar can come off. APU, we need to get the AP started. I forgot to get the AP started up. I'll wait for that for 2 seconds. Get the block timer started. Stop, sorry. Flight time 1 hour 28 minutes. Block time 1 hour 36. That'll probably be around 1 hour 26 if we got to get it stopped after we turn off the runway. Just give the APU 2 seconds as it spools up. I got APs on available, AP bleed, and we can get engine 1 and engine 2. Yeah, the PTO is the engine shut down. Perfect, so we should have the parking brakes set. Forgot to do that. Well, welcome to Madeira, guys. That was one way to start off, finish off episode 1. Runway is messed up over there. Well, we had a flight time 1 hour 28 minutes, block time 1 hour 36. Back on time. Thanks again for tuning in, guys, for this episode 1 over to Madeira. Episode 2 should be out same time next week. It's going to be every Monday at the usual time, 1800 GMT. But I want to say thank you very much for tuning in for this. Hope you guys did enjoy that. I do apologize about that scenery issue at the end, but some things you can't plan ahead for. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to go check out the Discord link, will be in the pinned comments and in the description. Go ahead and join that. But apart from that, thanks for tuning in, guys. Stay safe, and as always, I'll see you in the skies. Take care, guys.